Hi, this video reading is for Waketa, I believe it's pronounced. If not, please forgive me for the mispronunciation. But thank you so much for getting this video reading. We're going to go ahead and we're going to jump straight into your question. But first, I just want you to know that I am going to be showing you the cards throughout this reading. So if you see any cards at any time that look scary, please don't be alarmed. Nothing is as scary as it seems, and I will be explaining everything as we go along. All right, so I read your background information about you being in North Carolina, you living with your daughter and her wife. You got custody of your 10-year-old grandchild who belongs to your son. And, you just really want to move back, okay? Go back to school, teach farming. And there's also a person here that, may want to rekindle some things. So I'm going to do a 5-card spread, and we're going to focus on the move because the question was, when should you leave? But then if this other person, the guy, wants to show up or any other information shows up, it'll be revealed. So this here is going to be where you are currently, whatever vibe, whatever spirit wants to show. This is going to be what's brewing or what's going on behind the scenes, and maybe something that you may or may not be aware of. This is going to be a positive, a good thing, could possibly even be a win you should leave. And this is going to be a blockage, an obstacle, or what's preventing you from leaving, now. And this is going to be the final advice or the outcome moving forward. And I like to focus on the time frame with this one. Let's just say before the end of the year, okay? So overall, let's get a vibe for where you are now in life as it pertains to this move and what you want to do to get yourself to where you want to be. Wow, perception. Okay, so how are we seeing the glass? Half full or half empty? Okay, it's not about what happens, it's about how we react to what happens and how we decide to see things. What glasses are we using? The glasses of optimism or pessimism. Okay, so let's see how this unfolds. And also, I'm feeling like this is saying there are two sides to every story, and there are also two ways of doing things, okay? The easy way and the hard way. So which side of the spectrum do you think you fall on? Let's see. Right now, where are you? Wow, the 8 of Cups. All right, so already you're in the energy, emotionally, spiritually, maybe even walking away. Like your spirit is already gone, okay? Your spirit is in Atlanta, in a classroom at the university, studying already, or in not maybe Atlanta, Georgia or whatever, and you're studying. Like your spirit has left the building. Your body may be in North Carolina, but your spirit, your emotions, your feelings are already connected with the new place that you're going, which is good because that's going to help, magnetize you towards that place. All right, let's see what's brewing going on behind the scenes that you may or may not be aware of. Wow, the Knight of Swords. Okay, so this is some abrupt news. What's brewing is that you might move abruptly. And when you do move, that could be, a rude awakening. It might be quicker than you expect. You might end up getting some type of offer or letter or something that you just gotta take it. You gotta take advantage of it right now, and you gotta go. So there is some quick, sharp something coming, and in some eyes it could be a rude awakening, and it could be something quicker than you expected. Like something might happen where you just like, yo, I gotta leave right now. Okay, don't be surprised at that. Be prepared for that. Let's see what's working for you. Wow, Page of Swords. So this is maybe you've been looking already, researching, stalking online websites. Maybe you've been looking for places. Whatever you've been doing on the internet, whatever you've been doing on the computer, or whatever you've been looking at from afar. Usually this is talking about like spying on a person or whatever, but in your case, this would be looking stuff up. This could also be like maybe information that you find out around of people around you. Could be, your daughter, the wife, or any of that. Also, this could represent your grandchild. Like what's working for you is the grandchild in some way, shape, or form. You may be able to get certain stuff, assistance, benefits, whatever, because you have her. But you might not get them till you get to Georgia. But she's gonna be an asset, okay? We're gonna go back and clarify too, see why. Let's see what's going on here. What's the blockage, the obstacle you gotta work through in order to move? The King of Wands. So this is a person. Now, this person is spontaneous. This person is a person of action. This person is also a good communicator. So maybe you need to embody that. Or this is a person, like maybe, you know, that fella who you say you wanted to rekindle someone, he wanted to rekindle someone with you. Maybe this would be something that wouldn't be in your best interest when you got down there. Okay? It could also represent someone who is around you now. A person who, you know, may hold you back, may put fearful ideas, you know. It could be male or female. It doesn't have to be a guy. It's just masculine energy, okay? So let's say, you know, your daughter and her wife, one of them carries more of a masculine energy and the other one carries more of a feminine energy. This would be the one who's more masculine. And they're showing up as a blockage or an obstacle. So maybe you would have to, you know, get away from this person or keep certain things hidden from this person until it was time for you to do what you do. I wouldn't discuss anything as far as moving, wanting to move, school, anything. I wouldn't discuss anything with nobody. You make your move first and then talk about it later. Let's see. Final advice, outcome. When should you move? When should you leave? Wow. The Two of Cups. This to me is saying two things. The first thing is saying when you secure some type of partnership. Okay, so it's going to either be a partnership with someone who's down here. Now, this could be the other person rekindling. You would have to know, okay? If this person gives you a bad vibe because they're in rehab, then you have to trust your gut. But this here is showing a partnership, whether that be, oh, you got accepted into school. Oh, you got approved for an apartment or a house, okay? Or, oh, you had a friend down here who said, yes, you can come move in with me for a little while until you get on your feet, okay? There's going to be an agreement, okay? Spirit is saying when you get the agreement, and I would even go as to say the agreement in writing. So if it's a lover, oh, come down here. Or if it's a, apartment situation, okay, let me get that leash signed. If it's a friend, oh, okay, friend, that's so wonderful, thank you, but do you mind us signing a contract? You know what I mean? And above all else, it could represent two, as in 2 months. Okay, when I do time frames here, I like to, this one, I like to do before the end of the year. So maybe before the end of the year, between the next 2 to 4 months, you could be leaving. But right here, let's go back around and get a little bit deeper. The Eight of Cups. So somebody, your spirit has left the building. Look at that. The Hermit. Again, quiet, focused. It's like the same man. It's the same man. He's walking away, which is your energy, female. She's walking away. She has that same stick. And then look at the Hermit walking, and he's walking on his own path. He's doing his own thing. He's not defined by what the world told him he needs to be and what he needs to do. He walking his own path. And this is what you're doing. You're like, dude, I'm coming from a place of a higher calling, and I'm going to walk that path whether anybody agree with me or not. Okay, and that's a major arcana. Again, I said don't say anything to anybody about any moves, even if you already have. Just be quiet and pretend like you ain't said nothing before. Anybody ask you, oh, I'm working it out. Oh, we'll see what happens. Because this way, this is looking, it's like get away like a thief in the night. Like you're going to have to leave without making announcements, and you're going to have to call people when you already in the other state. Queen of Wands, see? Movement. This is somebody who is about that action. This is spontaneous behavior, again, which is why I'm feeling like it's going to be abrupt. And it's a woman about action. She don't have to say anything. She just produced results. So this is the energy you're being asked to embody. Also, it could represent, like this could represent one energy and this could represent the other. This could represent your daughter and her wife. Okay, so somebody's gonna be taken by surprise when you do leave. It's gonna, this could be your daughter or, you know, the wife, but somebody's gonna be rudely awakened. It's gonna be a rude awakening for somebody. Okay, somebody's gonna maybe even be shocked. It's a surprise. They didn't expect you to do that. But see here, this page, you've either been looking, doing your research, collecting data, information, and statistics, or this is your grandchild who's going to be of asset to you. Ooh, 10 of Cups. Yes, that's the grandbaby. You say she's 10? Yeah, this is her. So some way, shape, or form, maybe, like I said, she may be able to get you some type of assistance, or maybe even, you know, child support after some time. Like I know you said that's not there now, but in some way, shape, or form, she's going to be a asset when it comes to home, emotional fulfillment. She running around outside playing. That's really good, okay? So, and this also what's working for you. It could be that, you know, it's a house or some type of place for you, okay? And then also I'm feeling a blessing because you took on someone else's child. So it's like God is going to smile on that and provide y'all with something beautiful because, you know, not you deserve it, but it's like, you know, God be feeling like, okay, I owe you one, you know? Now this King of Wands, this masculine energy, that's a blockage over here. Let's see what else. Ooh, the Three of Pentacles. It could be work. It could be money. I think you were saying that your daughter, you make more money than your daughter. So they, you know, she punishes you for it. So this is maybe not being able to save or stack money the way you want to. This is, oh no, something happened and broke. You got to pay for it. You make more money than me. Oh, you should pay more rent because you make more money than me. Like, you know, all that kind of stuff. Always finding a way to make you use your coins instead of them. That's what you got to be able to work through. Okay. So being able to like hide money, put stuff to the side. But the final advice or outcome is 2 to 4 months. And also, when you get the partnership solidified, okay? Wow, Page of Pentacles. So this also may be talking about a job or some type of work. So there may be a partnership with work. And it could even just be like an entry-level position that you'll be able to grow to over time. But this is talking about organization. It's talking about putting your skills and your gifts to use to be compensated off of. You may have a project or an idea or something that you really want to pursue. This is school. This is farming, you know, teaching, all of that kind of stuff. This green energy here, agriculture, all of that is good. So when you get your partnership or the agreement, that's when you move, okay? Just remember all this other stuff that I told you about, like being quiet, and somebody might, you know, it might be an abrupt, rude awakening for someone. But yep. And you might also get your own interpretation of how these cards go according to like how you feel in your own intuition, okay? So that is what I get for you. I hope you were able to get some insights out of this. Now, of course, I have to give you my disclaimer that I'm not legally responsible for any that you make based off this reading. I just lay the cards out to you as they're presented to me at this time, and it's up to you to use your own intuition before you make any choices, okay? But thank you again so much for getting this video reading, and I'm sending you so much light and love.